You are live.
Hello.
Hello, that's what it tells me. Can I believe it? Can I believe I am live? Or is it a figment of my imagination? I don't know. You tell me. Is anybody here?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, Keisha's selling again.
Oh. Well, that usually doesn't bother them. You go in and out. And...
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I think I read.
Gail. Hi, Gail.
Gail. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. You know, when you first go live, you sit here and go, uh-oh.
Did they forget?
Get
Did
me?
they not put the reminder on?
Did they leave me behind? Gail's here. That's a good thing. Gail is solid. God, you're a solid viewer for sure. And I'll wait a second before I start reading. And if you read what I was going to be doing, I'm not. It's going to be something, I changed my mind. And you've heard that before from others. Yeah. Well, it's like it's not for real unless Gail's here. Yeah. We need Gail and we need Janet.
Janet Hartz.
Janet Hartz. And it's a lazy Sunday here. It's been overcast all day. No rain, of course. What kind of weather are you having, Carol?
Cold and windy.
Cold and windy. Well, I guess that's seasonal.
Too windy.
Yeah. Mary Lou's here. Hi,
hey, Mary Lou.
Waving back to you. Woo. Wave, wave, wave. I was watching Vicki Boutin, and she was doing a free class on this tag extravaganza, and that's what I thought I would do. And then I decided I don't think I could do that. I mean, I could do it, but now I'd have to get more of it done before I would come on stream, because her video, it was a live class. And now she did this a couple of years ago. It's 6 hours long. And she starts from scratch. I don't know how many of you are familiar with her, but she's a Canadian crafter. Are you familiar with her, Carol?
No. I might be, but because you don't see all of your subscriptions all the time.
Right, yeah. Oh, she's on every Friday night live. And I saw one of the names I recognized was Penny Pudge.
Oh, yes, I knew her. Yeah.
And again, this stream was 2 years ago. So, oh, you had the wrong day. Well, that sounds like me, Mary Lou. I'm always losing a day. I don't know that she's known as Crafting Vicki. I think she's just known as Vicki Boutin, and she has her whole own line of like scrapbook pages and embellishments, and through American Crafter, they sell her product, and then she has her own product line that she sells under her own name, and every Friday night, and she always does really neat stuff. I mean, this past Friday night, she was doing a great thing with doing resists, just with a good old white crayon and some distress inks. So,
hi, Barbara.
Oh, that's good. Reserve Friday nights for hubby. Yeah. Yeah, it's a job, isn't it? Yeah, well, you got to work. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Barbara Clark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I guess I will read from my favorite book. I don't know what we're going to do when we finish it. I guess I could start all over again and read it from the beginning. I don't think anybody would mind or know or be aware, right?
Probably.
I know. I mean, so I'm going to read Third Aid, and which is really short. but that's okay. So Third Aid by Robert Fulghum from, once again, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And I think everybody in here is familiar with the book. My wife has tried from some time to get me to read news stories about people who live long and healthy lives. She's a doctor and a semi-vegetarian. She's excited about studies of isolated groups of people who dwell 12,000 feet up in the Andes or way out in the Russian boondocks. They eat chickpeas and gravel and walk 6 miles a day to get water. Shriveled up old prunish people whose life secret seems to be that they never change clothes or take baths. Not my idea of a long and happy life. They look ugly and unhappy and bored. I don't want to be one of them or married to anybody like them either. I think long life is as overrated as natural childbirth. I'll pass on both of them. Most of the really old people I've known are a royal pain in the butt. Oh, sure, tell me about your sainted mother or your wonderful great grandfather and how they lived to be 150 years old, I said. Most. My personal plan is called Third Aid, not First Aid. That's what you do in an immediate crisis. If you cut yourself, you spend a half an hour looking all over the house for a Band-Aid and settle for Scotch tape. So I got some. Second aid is calling the doctor because you've got the flu. And by the time you actually get in for a checkup, the flu is gone. While you've been waiting, you've got some extra sleep, been patted on the head, taken some aspirin, and eaten some chicken soup. You're cured. Third aid is my version of preventive medicine, so you don't need as much first and second aid. I read through my wife's medical book textbooks, and I noticed that in just about every crisis, the drill was the same. Have the patient lie down in a comfortable place. Make sure the patient can breathe. Make sure the patient isn't bleeding and is kept warm and dry. I think this is called the ABC checkup for airway, blood, and comfort, or something like that. In addition to this ABC business, I read about the placebo effect. That's when no matter what you do, anywhere from 30 to 60% of what gets wrong with your heals isn't heals itself if you just give it time and think good thoughts. It's kind of like staying amused while your body does its thing. See, doctors can really do something with only about 15% of what ails you. Your body does the rest, or else you die. If you want to practice third aid, what do? First, realize your body makes house calls, so does your brain. This is crucial. Every once in a while, when you're not sick, lie down and examine yourself. Ask yourself 3 questions. Am I breathing? Am I bleeding? And am I comfy? If your answers are yes, no, and yes, you're going to live a while longer. Then ask, am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Is there anything in the house to eat? If yes, eat and drink. If not, don't. This is important. If you know something isn't necessary or isn't good for you, don't get up and do it. If you do it anyhow, don't complain about it. Just lie down and shut up and wait. It's elemental. When in doubt, get down, take a nap. Try reading a human body manual. You do as much for your car, why not your body? I read that 90% of doctor visits depend on their giving attention and getting our trust. I figure if I pay attention to myself and trust my body, I don't have to bother the doctor. But suppose I have something serious and really need a doctor. I'm personally ambivalent about calling on a doctor. I live with one. I'm told that most of us will die in a hospital bed hooked up to tubes and wires. Not me. I want my body to go before my brain. I want to die at a dance or a delicatessen from too much fun or food. Of course, I won't live to be 100. So, who would want me to? So, there you go. Third aid. I like that. Are you comfortable? Yes, I think that. I'm wearing my watch Oh, and I got this is supposed to motivate me to get working on my yellow submarine journals, well, my beetle journals. So I got a watch, uh, a Beatles yellow submarine watch on my for my watch, and this constantly tells me to take a breath and stand up. So, and I do. I'm listening to my watch. Otherwise, I would sit here all day. So, anyway, so what are we doing today? Yeah, it was a twofer. I got the yellow submarine, and then the other one is Abbey Road. And I love this face that I have. It changes with the time, and there's several different faces, and I just think they're so cool. Yes. Hi, Marty. Hi, Janet. Hi, Chris. And Carol.
Hello.
Hi. Barbara Clark says, good reading, though I do have to say that I can relate to both, to bathe every other day except clean undies every day. Yes, I agree. Yes. And Nettie's here? Someone said hi to Nettie? Yes, I guess.
Yes, hi, Nettie. Janet Hart.
Janet Hart's is here. Be still my heart. Okay, you're probably wondering, okay, enough of Ann's bullshit. What are we doing? Well, I found a new crafter. I mean, obviously, there's thousands of them out there. And when we're all said and done, I will leave a link to her. And we are going to be making tags, embellishments out of old credit cards, room cards. You know, most of my credit cards are all inked up because I use them to spread ink and do such. And so first thing I'm going to do is paint them and various things. And she used on some of them gesso. Okay, have a lovely walk up the hill. At least it'll be downhill on the way back, right? So she uses some gesso, and she uses these little spongy things, which I happen to have. I don't know where I got them, but it looks like you could screw a broomstick into them. But I'm going to dab some gesso on some, and I'm using a heavy gesso, not light, heavy. And I'm just going to go like so. I want to get this on so it can dry, so I can add some alcohol ink to this card and then blow that around with a straw, trying not to inhale any alcohol ink. Carol doesn't like alcohol ink because
it's stinky.
It is stinky. It is indeed. Well, all right. So I think I'll do a second one. All right, so there's one. And here is a rodent toe, AARP. I have to cancel my road service from them. I didn't realize it comes included with my car insurance. So why pay for it twice if you only need it once, right? And it's really good. My car insurance road service. A while back, I had to have my car towed to the dealership, and the fee was $155 to have it towed to the dealership. And I went online to see whether I had the towing service, roadside and tow service, and behold, I did. And I went online to my insurance company, and I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was give them the name of the towing company, right? And obviously, I did it online, so I didn't have to produce a receipt, which I had. Obviously, I had a receipt, and typed in the amount, and within, I don't know, within less than an hour, that money was credited to my checking account. So I was pretty,
That's cool.
I know. And you know what that service costs? I mean, when you buy that roadside stuff, it's expensive. It's like AAA and those are like 50, $60, a year. On my car insurance, it's a whopping $7.40 for a year. Um, and that's USAA. So if you have any affiliation with the military, I would highly recommend USAA. They've always, oh my gosh, they have been wonderful.
They go above and beyond, huh?
Yeah, no, they really do. They even helped me. They even helped me sell my mom's car when she decided to stop driving.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. They have a lot of military people that are moving around a lot, and so they're looking for cars. When they get transferred to a new base, they may need a vehicle, or didn't have a. So they have a whole network where they buy. So I just went out and I took a series of pictures of my mom's car and then posted it on their used car website. So I just mixed burnt sienna, burnt sienna and some turquoisey like something or other. Desert, hey, it is desert turquoise. Looky there. To kind of give it that kind of rusty kind of look. And again, I'm using this to kind of give it a textured feeling. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Oh, you just did? Oh, yeah. I tell you, when you see those ads and and you want to compare your insurance with other insurances, and you basically say, well, I have USAA, and they'll say, well, we can't compete with them. And every year you get a check back from them. A dividend.
Wow.
I get a
That's
dividend.
unusual.
I know. You get a dividend back from them. And I have them. They have my house insurance and my car insurance. So I'm bundled with them. All right, I'm going to put. Oh, I think I want to do a second one because I really like the way that came out. Let me see. Find another card here. Oh, this one's got raised stuff on it. Let's see. Oh, here's another. I have a lot of these AARP cards, roadside. Oh, I think that's not the roadside. That's just the membership. I'm a member because I'm over 55, if you didn't know. I get their magazine, too. I like their magazine. They all have all sorts of useful hints on, oh, that's looking good. Wow. You're going to have about 20 of these made before I even start my first one.
I didn't paint, though.
Oh, well, I'm painting.
I just wrapped paper around a piece of cardboard because I don't have plastic credit card thingies.
No, but you got cardboard. Probably don't have much paint either.
Oh, I feel better, Ange. It's nice that you could stop in.
Oh dear, not feeling well. It's too much partying at the Keisha's.
Cheerleading,
yeah. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you're going to be tired after a while.
You can make yourself bigger so they can see what you're doing because what I'm doing is nothing compared to what you're doing.
But what am I doing? I'm dabbing paint on the thingy. So I think we'll be fine for now. I might have to give. So let me see. Now I'll do the black on the Williams Sonoma gift card. The only thing I buy from Williams Sonoma is blue cheese. I think think I've told you that story. My sister buys me their blue cheese, the Stilton cheese, and I buy her Stilton blue cheese, and then she buys me Stilton blue cheese. So we swap blue cheese every year. It's really good blue cheese, though. It comes in a beautiful crock. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that virus is going around. I heard that. It's
I guess it's kind of, yeah, February. Well, it is February. February is an odd month, isn't it? When I was teaching, it would seem to be like the longest month of teaching. Even though it's the shortest month, it always appeared to feel like the longest month. I guess Monday is President's Day, so that means there will be no mail here in the US of A. Because when I was growing up, we got February 12th off because it was Washington's birthday, I do believe, and the 22nd, which was Lincoln's birthday, or the other way around. But now they've combined them into one President's Day. And of course, it's not a leap year, so we won't have that going on. Let's make one more. Hello, Malaya. Good to see you this evening, this afternoon.
hey, Malia.
Just think last week at this time, people were getting revved up for the Super Bowl, and now that's a thing of the past. Not for another year. I was not happy with the outcome, but
Oh,
I know. I mean,
it didn't pay off.
I didn't have any money on it. No. We don't bet. We only bet during the regular season, and then when the playoffs begin, there's that whole
So
group
it's
is
just for fun, that one then.
yeah. Well, again, in my opinion, there was a horrible call right at the end of the game, and you hate to see a horrible call that really changes the outcome of the game, especially when it's the Super Bowl. It was a pass interference call, which, I don't think, but I'm not the boss. So.
Am I wrapping tiny packages? That's what that word is? Oh, that's really different how that came out.
My team was. Wait a minute. Marty says, Carol, are you wrapping tiny lacquers?
In its packages.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, wow. That was really a change.
Yeah.
No, I'm just taking little things that Anne sent me, and I cut up a piece of cardboard from stuff that I had in the fridge, and then I gave it to Loka, and she had her way with it. So then I cut it up into squares.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she threw it up and you cut it up.
No, she chewed it up. She likes
Yes.
boxes, the empty boxes. So she shreds it, and then I pick up the pieces, and then I cut it up into pieces.
See, you could do a whole Loka art. You could take those pieces and glue them together in some sort of collage thing, you know what I mean? And it could be Loka mosaics. Yeah.
So then Anne had sent me a bunch of these nature things, papers. So I'm taking those and I'm wrapping it around the piece of cardboard, gluing it on.
Yeah.
And then on the back side, I have a piece of material and it covers the back. You could paint the back or put another piece of something on the back if you wanted to. But if you're going to put it on and hang it, you're not really going to see it. So
that's true. I'm just cleaning up a little, and I think I'm going to add a little bit more gesso on this. think this is partly dry. Let me just get some more gesso. Yeah, Marty. Marty says Angie says that her mom thinks that she's playing sick to get out of what?
Doing things, but no, she's not.
No.
That this it's a virus that makes you very, very tired.
Marty said, yeah, your mom should talk to the doctor and get that straightened out. Angie doesn't seem to be the type of person I wouldn't think, you know what I'm saying? A shirker.
No.
He works hard. All right, let me just get on. I like this extra thick gesso. It's almost like modeling paste. Have you seen that now they have colored gessos that are really cool? You can buy them colored.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know why you can't make your own. You just add some.
It's because it turns it pastel colored when
Yeah.
unless you use the clear jello. Use the clear jello.
Oh yeah, I guess we've had that conversation, haven't we? Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Raul. Buenas noches. Oh, yeah, I think you're home, right? You've left Paris. You're back in Barcelona, I think. I've been paying attention to the journals of, not the journals, the journeys of Raul. Yes, exactly. Angie's busy, always doing for others. Mom needs to suck it up. Wow. You tell her. Okay, we're making, these are going to be made into little charms. And I'm going to put the heat gun on them. I don't know if that's going to melt them or not, but we'll find out. I don't think so. This is pretty thick plastic. So I'm going to mute myself, Carol, while I have the heat gun, and then you can sing to them or hum.
Oh yeah, right. I will sing. Oh my gosh. Yes, no. So this is what I'm doing. Ann's doing it the proper way, but if you don't have plastic cards sitting around, you can use piece of cardstock or cardboard or whatever you have, and then go find all your scraps and put some little decorations on your beads. And I'm using some old lace that I have sitting around here that's all frayed, but it looks really cool even though it's all frayed and put on there. I really don't like this one, so I'm probably going to take that off and find something else for the front because I don't really care for that. It's too dark. So maybe I'll take and put something lighter on there, like a daisy or something, and then put all this stuff back on. You just play around and try and find something that looks cool. I think that looks a lot better. Angie says she has a question. If you have something that is old and you got it from somewhere else and it has that person's address on it, how do you get it off? Well, you could always cover it up or use some paint or put some kind of tape over it if you don't want it to show. Distress it somehow so it looks different. Is it inspired by Vicki? I don't know. Anne found this. I couldn't tell you exactly. Let me just look up the name again to see who she was No, it's not. It's by a lady called SaacibO. Sasibo.
Sasibo. Yes, I just discovered her today or yesterday,
Yeah, she's new. I've never seen her before.
and
So
she's got over 5,000 subscribers, and she
yeah,
does a lot of neat stuff.
Sasibo.
Yeah. Saacibo, and so, yeah, these dried up pretty good, and they didn't do anything weird, That's good. So now I think I'll do the alcohol ink thing first. Now she smears some like gold and silver and pasty things on these, which I don't own. There's actually something that I don't own, and that's one of the many things I don't own. And I don't really work with alcohol inks that much. And Carol says she doesn't, but we'll try it.
I did back in the day.
Back in the
I
day.
mean, way back in the day.
Back in the day.
About 14 years ago.
Okay.
I tried it. I had bought some Tim's stuff, and I had all the tile my little heart could desire from, leftovers and jobs and things like that.
Mhm.
And I did alcohol inks on tile, quite a few of them, and designs. And then I made my own alcohol inks with Sharpie markers. But the smell got to me so much that I couldn't use it anymore. So so I gave it all away.
There you go. And I'm wearing it very nicely. I'm not really, oh boy, what a mess. Yeah, I didn't go for Timmy's because they were very expensive. So these are, I guess, a cheaper brand.
I mean, they're nice and everything, but when you do have breathing issues, the alcohol in stuff is a bit strong.
Yeah, and this, I have to say, this is really strong. So you would not be a fan of this particular brand. I was trying to screw it on, and then that's not what you're supposed to do. Purple. Did I use the purple? Magenta. Let's do this. Whee. Now she blew these around, but with a straw. But these are soaking into that gesso. Like there's no blowing anything around. I don't think, unless I put too much on. Let's see. Oh, I take that back. Looky there. Well, ugh, that's awful. Yeesh. Not good, Anne. Not good at all. It's pretty. It's going to be pretty.
Oh, Nettie, I so understand. I do understand. Her shoulder's hurt and she can't type good.
Oh.
Kim Polton, hello. How are you?
Hey, Kim. How are you? Yeah, shoulders are a bitch. Let's face it. They are a problem. And they're not easily fixed.
No.
I've had 7 shoulder surgeries. It's hard to say.
Say that 10 times fast.
Shoulder surgeries. Oh, I can't even count the number of knee operations I've had. But the shoulder surgeries are the worst. But I tell you what, you'll want to go in there and do some arthroscopic stuff. And all I can say to you is go to a doctor that all that doctor does is shoulder surgeries and such, and doesn't do much of anything else, because you want somebody that
Who
does
knows
it
what they're doing?
all the time. All the time, not occasionally, but all the time. That's the mistake I made.
Thank you, Janet.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Janet. I think you folks are really going to really enjoy her a lot. But stay here first and don't go yet. Don't leave me. There. And now I can do that all over again. But then look at that. That's kind of cool. Huh? Kind of, maybe. Ish. Let's see. There. Let's do. I wonder if I put one big glob in the middle and then try to blow that. Or put one. I'm going to be wearing this. I don't think I have to go anywhere, because I'm going to be wearing this ink for quite some time. Because this does not come off. I mean, I have a special, I use a lava soap, you know.
Just a kitchen sink scrubby gets it off.
Yeah.
Dawn dish soap and kitchen scrubby.
Okay. I use the lava soap and a scrubby.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, Beck. Long. Becky Long.
She didn't get much sleep last night. She just popped in to say hello.
Well, thanks for popping in and saying hey.
She's so she's been a crabby Maggie all day long.
Oh, did you get him on Mucinex?
She says she keeps on him to take it.
I guess he enjoys coughing up his lungs all the time.
At the doctor tomorrow, Gail.
She's going to a knee guy.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Hi, Nashwa.
Hi, Nash. I'm snorting alcohol in here. Or trying not to snort alcohol ink.
Well, make yourself bigger so they can see your alcohol ink go crazy.
No, it's not, though. It's not big. It's not. By the time I make myself bigger, I go like so.
It'll be dry. There, you're good. That's fine. They can see.
It'll be fine.
There you are.
Yeah. Yeah. All I know is I have a real mess here. So what else is new? I'm just going to fill this all in with yellow and call it a day.
Kim, I'm working on the same stuff that Ann is, except Ann's using plastic credit card style things. And I'm using cardboard in place of, because not everybody has a bunch of old gift cards or credit cards hanging around.
Yep. So it's nice. These are the other options, you know?
Okay, Angie, you take care. Let us know how you're doing.
Yeah. Rest, and more rest.
Welcome back, Barbara.
Pull your pillow over your head when your mom comes in your bedroom and starts nagging at you. Say, I can't hear you. What did you say? Sorry. Didn't catch that. All right. I think I've made a mess there. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of clean these out a little bit. Okay. Well, that was a quick walk, Barbara. But it was a walk. It's more than I can say. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of moved around a little bit. Okay. All righty. I'm going to go back to, oh, wait a minute. I got another little pile here. I can maybe blow over there. No, that's drying pretty fast. Okay. All right. Let's make us equal. So either way, it's uphill. You're down in the valley. The valley's so low, Barbara. Is this better? Seems to work pretty much. Tried that for a while. So Barbara's down in the valley. The valley's so low. Okay, now I'm going to try to smear some gold on here. And I don't know how that's going to work because this is really gold paint, but it's really thick gold paint. And I had this probably for 7 years. But it's still good. So I don't know. I'm either going to ruin. I'm so afraid. Well, if I ruin it, I'll just make another one, right? Right?
Yeah, we get to see the process.
Yeah, the process of ruining it. I'm very afraid, but here we go. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's not bad. Smear that out a little bit.
Becky, last night he didn't take anything at bedtime and was barking in her ear all night. Tonight he will get medicated. I can just hear her saying that in a voice that says, ha ha
You will be meditated. Meditated.
Medicated. He will be. With an evil little laugh on the end.
Yes. Or else. What do you think? Does that? No, I don't like that. No, it looks okay. What do you think? Yeah.
Well, each one has its own unique look, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to try. Ooh, blind you by the light. Gold finger. Doo, doo, doo. Okay, this is that wax, Bronze Age, the metallic wax that I think smells so delicious. Yes, I have the golden ticket. That I would actually wear this.
Thank you, Barbara.
I would wear it behind my ears if I could. It's that delicious. So let's see what this is going to look like.
This is some of my bobbin lace that
I
I was playing with.
Cool. That is so cool. You have little pieces of that everywhere. Bobbin lace and weaving, bits and pieces of weaving, right?
Yep. Crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you have can be attached.
This is kind of, Yeah, it's all right. I like it. All right, we got that. And then let's see. Let's try some of this on this. This is the turquoise. Let's see what this is going to look like. Ooh, that looks, whoops, that looks pretty. Just smear that around a little bit.
Hi, Kathy Whitney.
Hello. That's kind of pretty too. Now, all of this that I'm doing, this is actually going to be the backs of the cards. So they'll have pretty backs. And, whoops, pictures on the front.
And if your lace isn't ratty enough, you make it ratty. So it gives a little bit better of a look.
Alrighty. All right. Enough of that. Put the top on this. Try to clean up a wee bit. Oh my gosh.
What exactly is that product, Dan?
This is Antique Brilliance Wax Sarah Mystic Turquoise by Finnabar. I think. It's helpful if you read it right side up. It's a Prima product. Yeah, it's Finnabar, I think. Prima, Prima. And it comes in all different, it's a wax. And I've used it, you can make things look like they're metal, by using it. Or metalish. And it lasts forever. I mean, I've had this forever. And it's waxy and it has a very pleasant odor to me. It has a florally smell. And I'm just going to try to get some of this off my fingers and such.
Some kind of charms, Kathy.
Yeah, some kind of charms, because we're just two charming people. Two charming gals, like two wild and crazy guys. We're just two charming gals hanging out.
Making stuff.
Yeah, making stuff. Yeah, I guess Inca Gold. I guess, yeah. I'm familiar with that word. I don't think I've ever worked with Inca Gold, but
Janet says, can you please explain your project and steps taken so far?
oh, okay. A credit card or a piece of cardboard. These were coated. I took 2 credit cards and painted them with a combination of turquoise and burnt sienna. And I was put that on with a dopper type of application to kind of give you some texture. There's a little bit of texture there. And then I took 2 of these, and these were covered with heavy duty gesso, again with a dauber type of thing, and alcohol inks. And then this credit card was covered with black acrylic, also with a sponge or dauber type of thing, again to give it some sort of texture. Now, that's where I'm at. And I'm going to hit this with a heat gun real quick. And then I've got printouts, because when you go over to Sasibo's page,
yeah,
for this particular product, she has a free digi download. that's going to be the pictures for this, or you could take a piece of, white paper or cardstock and just put little stamps. Because when it's all said and done, she's going to varnish. She's going to put a glossy varnish on it, or she used clear nail polish. And we're going to punch a hole and use bull clips. And she also used, what are those things with the little springy in it for jewelry? The clips, you know what I mean. You know.
You know.
These things. These things. What are they called? These things.
That's it, Janet.
These things. What do you call those things?
I don't know. I can't see. It's blurry.
Okay. Well,
jump rings.
Thank you. Jump rings. I think those are jump rings. Oh, no, the other one that has the spring, the little spring thing to put on a necklace.
Clasps.
Or jump rings. I guess it's a jump ring.
They're little circles that are
little circles, things to attach things to. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Just a quick little blast here, and then I will wow you with the next step. Or I don't know, maybe not.
And that was the process that Anne's watching and doing. I'm doing the process, but instead of using cards and paint and alcohol inks, I'm just using cardboard, cardstock material, laces, beads, the bulb pins, and whatever I have sitting around here that is available to me. That's what I'm doing. And so far, I've got 3 done, and I think they would be nice with some words, so I will probably do that after. Look up for some words and create that and put them on there. That looks too big.
Uh-oh, one of my cards was not a card.
Uh-oh, what was it?
Cardboard.
Uh-oh, that's all right.
So, see, look. Ooh. Well, it'll...
Yes, Steve, she's new for Kathy Whitney, too.
I'm sorry?
The Sasibo, she's new for Kathy Whitney, too.
Yeah, she's got some, I just, it's literally just stumbling upon people, and I just stumbled upon her, and I thought, wow. So this was her free printout. And the next step is, now, I'm going to do some owls. And she's got some words too. Let's see. Well, not really. Oh, she's got words. She's got them ones, but she also has words like dream and, those type of words.
Hi, Joni. Hi, Leah.
Hi. Hi, Leah. Good to see you.
Hi, Marcy.
We're just messing around here. Carol's messing in one direction and I'm messing in another, but basically we're messing around.
We're doing the same thing, except she's using plastic and alcohol inks, and I'm just using cardboard.
That's right. We're both upcycling.
We're using what we have.
Reusing, old credit cards or key cards. I don't have any key cards. I have a whole bunch of these, though. When I was a member of the Autobahn Society, they would give you these things for your luggage with animals on them. So, member since 2019. Got a whole bunch of those. And this is my parking thing from school that hung on I cut that. So that's Are you using that? Let's see. What else have I got here? Yep. Home security. Here's another one from Holy Trinity. Go Tigers. Parking permit. See, that's what I ended up using. This was one of those cardboard ones. That was not a good idea. So you take, if you try this, again, you can make your own embellish, anything you want, a small stamp, or Carol's using her stuff. This is going to get glued like on here. And then you're going to cut it out.
Make yourself bigger so they can actually see what you're doing.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. These are her download, her Digi download, and they will fit here. So I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to cut those out, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to cut them and round the corners and punch a little hole and make a little, and this will be the back of it. Hi, Sue, Gerald, how are you?
Hi, Sue.
Good to see you. So, I am not sure what glue to use. Well, we'll find out, right? She used some clear glue. I don't think a glue stick will work. Well, we're going to try it, right? We'll just try this kind of glue. You know what I could have used too? Which I probably should have used, Carol. I was just thinking double-sided tape probably would have been a good choice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's...
Gail says hi to Popo. I bet you're working out there.
Yeah. That Popo, I tell you what. You can just say, hey, Popo, hey. Maybe
Good girl. Sit down, relax. Oh. Is it bedtime?
Bedtime? Oh, my God. No.
It's bedtime. Yes, it's bedtime.
The lights go out early at Carol's house.
Yes, they do.
What are you going to do what are you going to do when it's brighter longer? You going to go to bed when it's still light out?
Probably not. What times I usually go to bed? I don't actually. I go in and lay down in bed because I need to put my legs up because after a while, and my shoulder hurting and all those aches and pains, you just want to go and decompress. So I usually go in and lay down about 6:30, 7 o'clock and just watch TV, or I don't usually do too much social media after that. And if I do, it's rare. So she's used to, last night we had a really rough night. So last night I was up about 1 o'clock and I couldn't breathe. So I was getting my inhaler and my allergy meds. And so we were up for a couple hours and then it was like 4 o'clock and it's like, okay, I think I can go back to sleep now.
That's horrible. I'm sorry. That's so hard.
So yeah, last night I didn't sleep much. So I have those nights, that and you get those nights where crap happens. You're either up pacing, you can't lay down, so you're sitting up. You turn the TV back on because there's really nobody on that I know of at 2 o'clock in the morning. So.
Oh, Sue, I'm glad that you got the postcard. That's so lovely. She said it came at the right time. I'm glad you got it. I sent out, I did the postcards. That was 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think that was a while.
And I sent out cards or little something to everybody that commented, not just the two winners. The two winners got the postcards that we made online. And then I made some other postcards. You know, and I love making envelopes out of, you know, magazine pages and stuff.
So Loca's sitting here and I'm rubbing her belly and she's like, can I go lay down now? We didn't sleep today. We didn't sleep last night. I want to go to bed. Get up and sit. Take 2 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm cutting out, and this one is words. And this one, let's see. I think this is going to be okay, folks. I hope. I think this, you know, when you use this type of wet glue, if you kind of smear it, you know, and make it so it's not. I'm putting it right up to the edge so that's one side I don't have to cut. Because I am concerned about cutting it because you can't really, I have a big pair of scissors. I started taking Tylenol PM 2 or 3 nights a week. It really conks me out. I like to have a night, you know. Yeah, I have to pick up my sleeping meds. Yeah, I don't think I could sleep without external drugs, which is not good, but that's how I sleep. The alternative is not sleeping. I don't know whether warm milk works. Some people, you know, in the olden days, right? Wasn't it warm milk or chamomile? Warm milk. Chamomile tea. Is that another one that was an old standby? Isn't that what Peter Rabbit's mom gave him when he got tangled up in Farmer McGregor's? He'd had a stressful day, poor little Peter. And I think she put him to
Yes, I hear you.
Locust in the house and being vocal.
Through it.
Melatonin, yeah, that's. And then there's what's that other stuff? The stuff that's tryptophan. After you eat a big turkey dinner, there's the tryptophan or something that kicks in and conks everybody out after a big meal, not just turkey. Well, I take Ambien, which is the sleeping medication that some people have claimed it's caused them to sleepwalk or get up in the middle of the night and start cooking. I've never gotten up in the middle of the night and started cooking. At least I don't think I have. All right, so this is you can see the idea here, and let us shall we be equal?
Gail, yes, she does.
Okay. Barbara says, I was not happy with my new Epson Echo Tank when Anne said to drill down into my printing software and find the shortcuts. Have to change each print to an RGB color set. Oh, it defaults to Epson? Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of crafters rave about it, but I feel like you, Barb, I'm not really crazy about it. You know, it's not.
So it's not worth all the hype?
Unless again, there's a lot of messing around with settings and yeah. these prints are from my laser printer. And the laser printer is good, except that when it's something, a digi download, sometimes it won't print out something that's on the corner, or they kind of fade. The ones in the middle are much better. It's, now if you look at these all came out pretty good. But it all depends on, I guess, what the person is using that they send to you. The quality of how many, is it DPIs or what? There's some measurement there that I'm not familiar with the lingo. All right, I'm going to try to cut there. I don't know how to change it. I do, but that's the most, oh dear, Susan Gerald, Doc gave me Ambien. I woke up picking butterflies out of the curtains, but I did see him happy to play with them.
Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's a little bit too happy.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I was going to say, and you just went black. What happened?
Am I here?
You're back.
Okay. Well, I was playing with the butterflies.
You went off to La La Land with them.
Oh, God. I mean, that's funny, but it's not. Scary. Oh, I cut it. Didn't crackle. All right.
Bye, Becky. Rest up.
Yes. Tell Scott to put his big boy pants on and take his medicine. And get all that crap out of his lungs. All right, so now these each have to be cut, and I'm really afraid to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, okay. I got one, Carol. I got one.
Yay!
How many do you have? 10?
2, 3, 4. I'm on my 5th one.
Okay, well, all right. I'm catching up because as soon as I cut these squirrels up, I'll have 5 too.
5 completed?
No.
Oh, I have 4 completed.
Okay. She's hard to compete with, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, but I didn't know what we were doing until now.
Well, I didn't know I was doing this either until a half an hour.
Yeah, that's how we are lately. We plan something, and then it's like, well, I really don't feel like doing that.
I know, it's awful. And I feel embarrassed because I figured I've had awful.
Don't be, we just, whatever happens, happens. We're just here for the fun of it.
Well, I always think, oh my God, I've had a whole week to plan for this, and then all of a sudden I'm running around and all crazy. And what have I been doing all week? I have nothing to show for it. But you know what?
We had fun. That's all that matters.
I promised myself that when I retired, I was not going to ask, what did you do today? Because I don't want to know what I did today. I don't want to obsess about the fact that maybe I didn't do anything today. And you know what?
You know what? That's a good thing not to do anything.
Right. But I always felt that I had to do something. Not so much.
I did something today.
Yeah.
I did 5 of them. I did, I was working, that giveaway that I won from Dee Dee, that piece of material?
Oh, yeah.
That had the white.
Yes.
I painted all the white gold.
Oh, show us.
And now I'm working on encrusted embroidery, which is layers.
I've never
layers and layers. That's what I'm doing. Pam's been making Barbie doll clothes.
Oh, your 90-year-old father is obsessed? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, I'm going to do a little sanding here. She used a sanding block, but I'm using an emery stick to round the corners. And then I'm going to try to complete one. I have no idea what time it is. Oh, we have plenty of
It's
time.
only 6:10.
Oh dear.
You have plenty of time. So all this white stuff, I'm going to embroider. It's all going to be massive embroidery, all encrusted embroidery and beads and charms and anything I can fit in all this white stuff. That's what's going to happen to this one.
Okay.
And this feels like leather with the paint on it. I love it.
What is encrusted mean?
Layered.
Okay.
Tons and tons of embroidery and different styles of stitches and everything piled on top of each other.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's what I'm doing.
Let's see. Malaya says, my husband is the same way, but in a totally different way. He has his idea of getting stuff done, and I have mine. I bet you they're not the same. That's my guess.
Are you hungry? Do I have to cook something for you?
Oh dear.
She's eating cookies. We haven't had supper yet.
Well, I fed Lily this morning and gave her arthritis meds and the tuna fish, you know. Walked out of the kitchen to have my breakfast out on the porch, and there was the tuna fish. All of it.
Oh, no.
Threw it all up. Every last bit of it.
That's not good.
So obviously she was hungry later in the day because what I had fed her, it was not in her stomach very long. So I don't know. Cats do that occasionally, you know.
Yeah. They make a mess for you to clean up.
Well, fortunately, again, I have tile floors and it's, you know, not too bad. I just pick it up with some literally toilet paper and flush it down the toilet and then wash the floor a little bit, you know. But, oh my God, if I had a carpet, it would be. The dogs throw up that much. I just, you know, cats throw up.
Oh, yeah. And talk about kibble and slime. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get that too. Sometimes she throws up the kibble. All right. So there's one. Now, I'm going to punch a little hole. And, yes, I got to get the little. But these are kind of fun. I mean, they're messy, and I have an incredible mess here. And look at Carol's. Carol's are absolutely stunning. Mine are just a different thing. But I like, that's the big one. I need a little punch. All right, let's see if I can punch a hole here. I'm using my crocodile. Actually, I don't think I want to use that one. I think I want to use the smaller one. So I can see that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. There's the edge. It's like, and then I have a whole bunch of the bull clips. Because, you know, when you buy something like bull clips on Amazon, you get 500 of them.
A lot of them.
At least it seems like you've got 500 of them.
Yeah, I got that big too. And it's hard to pick a size when they say, oh, they're this big or that big. And you think, well,
Is that a 1/4 inch? Is that a, you know? So there's one. Now, what you can do is, and since we can, you can glue a little something something on the back. And I have a lot of those little something somethings. So to make it extra special, I'm going to put a little something something on the back. So I'll open up my little something something thing. You know, when you get all those little charmy things. And let's see. We've got a little tree. That's kind of pretty, huh? Got the owl, right? So the owl in the tree. Kind of looks like it might make sense. Let's see, what else do I have here? Got the peace sign. I don't know what that is. We have a butterfly. Love me some butterflies. But what would you use? What do people use for metal? Glossy accents? Is that the glue that a lot of times people use for?
46,000. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah, talk about stink.
Yeah, I know.
Glossy accents. People out there and people in the know out there probably the best. Yeah, I don't like using it either. I got a big old tube of it too. I guess you can buy it in smaller. I guess I'll use glossy accents. I've seen people use those to put metal embellishments down. And since I happen to have some handy, I will come back in frame. Gosh, it is amazing, isn't it? The mess you can make.
Quickly.
Well, you should see. Oh, I still have shit everywhere from the first thing I thought I was going to do. Haven't been able to clean that up. And I might do that. But when I have more of it done. Fabric. Oh, can I use Fabri-Tac for metal? Because I have that and I love that over. I never thought about using that for metal. I got it right here. Well, what's the worst possible things? Oh, bye, Gail. So lovely for you to stop by.
Hi, Gail. Good luck at the doctor's tomorrow.
Yes, yes, yes. Good luck. Good luck. I hope she has. Well, I hope she has good luck. I hope has had her X-rays and her MRIs and everything else. They're gonna, or maybe she's just starting. Right, that long process. The MRIs and the X-rays and all of that. Happy. There. So there's my little thingy with a little tree and a little owl. And I'll take this out because I am going to varnish it. And I have some Liquitex gloss varnish acrylic, which is nice because it washes up with soap and water. So I will do that. Not tonight. I mean, I will, but I'll show it to you next week when they're all glossy and shiny. But I kind of like the Carols with all the lace and all that frou-frou, foo-foo stuff. So, do I have, what is this? Oh, matte finish. Jesus, I have everything. I swear to God. I see somebody use a product and I got to go buy it. And then I don't remember what the hell I bought it for. Who knew, right? Okay, let's try. I can do another one here. Let me sand this up a little bit.
Thank you, Barbara.
All this stuff everywhere. I bought a whole bunch of these. Heavy duty embroideries. No, not embroideries. What do you call emeries? Emery boards. And I like them. I think they're easier to handle than a sanding block. You get a big old pack of them on Amazon-y. Where else, right?
Yeah, I think they're best, the nail ones.
Because when you sand this down, it kind of melts that paper right into the, it really sticks it down, and it roughs it up a little bit, so it kind of makes it look a little vintagey and beat up a little bit, if you like that kind of thing. So I have been thinking about the beetle thing, and man, Becky showed, she won, right? Becky showed I think it was a paper bag journal the other day. And it was really cool. And it had these huge pockets for these huge tags that went in them. And I'm thinking, wow, you could do something like that. And each tag could be a yellow submarine, right? And then have, some of the ephemera on it too. So I'm thinking that. Uh-oh. Let me just mute. Mute. Okay.
So I think I'm on my last one. I decided to use a Timmy's People on it. And I'm not sure about the backing yet. I haven't decided if I like it or not like it.
Okay. I'm back.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it was Richard.
As long as everything's okay, that's what's important.
Yeah, he didn't realize I was streaming. He apologized.
Ah.
They're in a hotel room because I saw Reed on the bed. They were on that. They were playing hockey, and they're in Colorado somewhere.
Susan says, have you all seen Temu? The prices are amazingly cheap. Free shipping and arrive in less than 10 days.
Yes. And I have. And I've bought. And it's all true. Things are here in less than 10 days, and I am thrilled with the stuff that I've gotten from them.
Jody's favorite is my llama. Yeah, so far that's my favorite too.
No zebra?
No, I didn't do the zebra. I just did what I had on my table.
Well, excuse me.
Before I threw everything away. No. You clean it off and you put it into a box.
I didn't realize you were llama-less. I mean, zebra-less.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got some beautiful stickers from Temu. Beautiful stamps. The stamps are good. The stickers are good. They've got a great assortment, and the prices are phenomenal. And yeah, it's here pretty fast. I can't find anything to fault them on.
Cool.
I mean, they've got tons of stuff, tons and tons of stuff. I'm just looking at the crafting stuff, but they've got other stuff too. Take a little longer than 10 days. I like most of it except the milk frother. I've watched a few hauls to feel it out. Some stuff is like 70s prices. I don't know. What is that?
The Timu.
But what's milk frother? Oh, she bought a milk frother?
It's like most of it except the milk. It's you know what a milk frother is, don't you? It's
Yes.
like a little, yeah.
Yeah, my friends have, yeah. That's one thing I wanted to get. I didn't realize Timu sold those. I guess they do.
So I used a Timmy person.
Oh, of course. That's cool.
Different. So there we go. I've got my bobbin lace with a picture of flowers behind it. I've got this one with just plain. I didn't put anything on it, so I put the lace in the front. And then this one, I wrapped the cardboard in material and I put a little bling on the front.
There you go.
There's the llama. Yes, the llamas. I love the llama. He's so cool.
Where did the llama come from?
In one of my Happy Mails from years upon ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then this one is the butterflies. That was from you. And then I just put the little daisy on, which came from Janet Hart's.
Cool.
So there we are. There's a half hour to go yet. Now what am I going to do with them? What am I going to do with them? I guess they'll have to go in a Happy Mail of sorts.
Right? Or make a journal.
Not right now.
No. Well,
I have some journals here I could probably attach them to, but then they get in the way when you're doing the journal. I don't like to put added extra stuff on my journal when I'm going to use them.
yeah, that's true.
They get in the way. And I didn't use this bobbin lace. This one's still a whole piece.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
I kept it whole. It's a good bookmark.
Well, I've got that one done, that one done.
Susan, why we love animals that spit on us is a mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks everybody. It's all Anne's fault, you know. She just said, "Oh, let's do this," so that's what we did.
Yeah. I find the stuff. And then I say, oh, I think I can do that. Or I have everything to do that. And then I do it. So, but I think you all got the gist of it, of what we're doing here. And I mean, I've got, gosh, she made so many of them. And this is
but you went through the whole process of inking and stuff, so.
well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did all of the painting, the inking, the waxing. Yeah, I did it. I did it all. That's for sure. And
Yeah, you did it the way the lady did it, and I did it, but my way.
yes, you did, and that makes
I used what I had, so it doesn't matter if you don't have alcohol inks or
that's right. You do
anything
whatever.
like that.
That's right.
Just do it on. Enjoy yourself.
Do whatever you can do with whatever you got. Doesn't really matter. I wanted to try it.
Barbara says tags are always fun to do, like fancier clusters.
Yeah. Well, Vicki Boutin has a free.
Hello?
That was Lily. She's knocking stuff down. She's acting like, I don't know. I'm not feeding you again. You've already been fed twice. The second time it stayed down. So that's it. That's all you're getting. Vicki Boutin's it's from 2 years ago. But it doesn't really matter that it was from 2 years ago, does it? No. And it was a free tag book. She's making all these neat tags using one of her sets or whatever I don't know what you call it when they have those.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Let's see.
Susan Gerald says she meant to Google the reason why llama spit a few days ago. So Google says females spit on their males to show their displeasure in them. Wish I could have done that in my last marriage. I love it. I love it.
Scott better look out. Becky might start spitting at him.
Oh, Barbara, I enjoyed that too, the Joy to Feed technique with the big watercolor swatches with the metallic in it.
Yeah, we had fun making those, didn't we?
I loved making those. I actually used those in other things. Like, I used them. I sent some in Happy Mails.
Yeah.
And I think I have 2 left.
Yeah, I used all the yeah, I cut them in half. One I had to cut in half to fit in, a pocket, but they were fun. She's kind of taken a little break.
Yeah, she's been sick.
She's been sick?
God, yeah.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
I just heard she was going to take a little break, but didn't.
Yeah, she had mentioned she wasn't feeling well and needed to rest.
No, I missed that. I caught the fact that she was going to take a rest, but I didn't catch the fact that she was not feeling well. I hope oh dear. Because she's so wonderful. I can watch her, listen to her, watch her all the time. Learn so much from her. I have a journal that's pretty much Joe DeFee. Did a lot of her style. We did that in our Inspired By, and then I did a journal doing her stuff, doing her style of pockets and refurbishing envelopes and everything. Really. Okay. Well, where are we at? What do you say? Call it a night, Carol, since I'm just doing this and
well, do you have one done?
Yes. I have one done. All done except varnish. I don't want to.
That's fine. Just show it off. And if you want to go, that's cool. You got to call your son back?
Well, yes.
Well, that's a good enough reason to call it a night.
Yes.
That's a really good reason, because if my son called me and, so I'd be saying, okay, people, I got to go. He said, call him back.
Well, he could have called earlier, too. He doesn't know.
No,
so anyway,
he wouldn't know.
I'm off the camera. Okay, so these are the ones that I have made so far. Let's see if I can get to focus. Won't focus. Oh, look, it focused.
Woohoo!
And so I got the owls done.
Love the owls.
Yep. And again, I've got little stamps. I would love to stamp or do stickers, as you said, stickers. Come on, focus. It's great when it focuses. This camera's a piece of crap.
Brenda, Joe DeFee is taking a break.
Yeah. So that's what I got done. Plus, it's just an incredible mess. I've got these I can cut out. So there's another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Whoa. 12, 14, 15. I've got this one, 15, 16.
You have tons and tons of little designer tags.
Geez. And I have
Charms.
yeah, I've got a card here that's ready to be. And then I got this and I got this. So I've got a lot more to make or not make. I know. Anyway, I thought it would be fun. And so
it was great fun. I made 6.
you made some awesome ones with making your own thing. Okay, Barbara's dropping stitches.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know why you keep dropping stitches. I haven't figured that out.
Well, I don't have any stitches to drop, so they tried to teach me how to. Yeah, I mean, well, I said that woman deserves a break. Yeah. Well, the crafters, they have such high volume of output, and you just after a while, it's so hard. I mean, I don't have an original thought in my head, folks.
Well, after a while, you get burnt out.
Yeah, I mean, and nothing's new, but I mean, most of the stuff that I do, I've been inspired by somebody else.
Yep, recreated and done in your own way.
Right, and it's just nothing's. I don't know that there's anything new. Well, yeah. But yeah. So with that, I think we'll say good night because I know Carol's tired.
Oh, yeah, I've got to make her something to eat first because we haven't eaten yet. So
yeah,
we've got to do that, and then that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Say hello to your son for us.
Yes, I will. Yes, and see how Reed didn't look too happy. The first game, the one hockey game I watched, they lost 5-0, so not good. So he's not a happy camper either.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Thank you so much for being here. So appreciate you all.
And we'll see you all again on Tuesday.
Yes, out on the internets on Tuesdays and elsewhere. All right. Thumbs up would be great. Good night, all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.